Alright. Got my Sues. Got me CZ Sues. My Dr. Sues. Dr. Shoes. And if this isn't what she needs, then honestly I'm kind of at a loss. Because I feel like I explored all of that city.
It was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron.
Yeah.
My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. But before I leave, I shall entrust thee with this.
Carrying inverted statue.
My thanks for thy sterling efforts. A strange gift, perhaps. But a rare sort such as thee would welcome it, I'm sure. I am certain now. Fate steered us to our reunion. I must thank Torrent, too, for his part. You may leave now. It was but brief. But thou gavest me fine service.
That's
What
it.
is it? You
I
may
don't
go.
wanna go.
I too am to depart on a journey. Upon the dark path, only I may tread.
Only you. Well.
What is it?
I mean,
I too am.
all I'm saying. Look. All I'm saying is, check it out. Got a fucking lamp. Yeah, it's look. Listen. It's okay to be impressed. You know? Okay. Alright. So I think I guess that quest line is complete. No, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Now I'm kind of at a loss. I still got that southern area that that uh um how do I put this? that what the fuck is it? Okay. I was going. Let me open the map. I was going down here. I even still got my marker. See my marker? And then I stumbled across Selin, which ended up being the person that I needed. Words don't come naturally to me. Ended up being the person that I needed to meet, and so that I ended up continuing this quest line. Which, it's not actually that big a deal that if this is the end of the quest line. I kind of expected there to be more. But, still haven't figured out how to open this. Locked shut. For now. Oh, let me check something. Let me just quickly check something. Check if I can... I still find it weird that it wouldn't let me use my horse for that battle. I do find that kind of odd. Rest. Okay. Pass some time. And now can I get into the... Because, like, that's the only thing that's kind of confusing me is that there's, like, this whole area seems... Like, this whole area seems built specifically for this quest line. And it seems odd if, there's still one that I can get to it now. Because then the reason I rested because I know that sometimes triggers won't, like, I was thinking like maybe this would open after completing her quest line, and I know sometimes certain things that are meant to trigger may not trigger until you rest or travel or something. Like that's how it's been in Snow Witch hats, Snow Witch robes. Oh, it's all of her outfit. Cool. But okay. But yeah, even in some of the older Soulsy games, some of the older Soulsy games, sometimes I had moments where, ouch, where, okay, can I do this without breaking everything? There we go. That was good. Ansel River, Maine. Oh, I've been wondering how to get here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a good track history with dolls in these games. They tend to make bad things happen and take me to places I don't want to go. That's a pit. Can I travel further into I can. I can indeed do duty. I can indeed donkey. I can in donkey doogie. I can in diggy doggy. touch the grass. All you need to do is touch the grass. Why do I have a option to talk to the... I don't... I don't... I don't... I don't... Do I want to do this? Because I feel like... Look, my last experience with a doll was in Resident Evil Village, and that doll tried to kill me. And then there's the doll in Dark Souls 1. And then I had a very bad experience with a doll in Silent Hill 4 that I kept, and I should have thrown it away, but I kept it and I put it in my storage chest, and then bad things happened. No?
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we?
Huh?
Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls?
I'm just confused.
Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter. Perform for me. Eliminate the name of Rani. I will not.
Okay. Where is the... Is this the... Where's... What I'm asking is what's a... Look, I feel like if you like told me what a baleful shadow was, then I could like you all do this. Y'all look, I don't mean to be a dick, but y'all do this. Y'all say, "Hey, go do this thing." And I'm like, "Okay, where's the thing?" And you're like, "Eh." Eh. Cuz now also, I have something that I need to do anyway, because I looked something up, because I was getting tired of not knowing, because I kept going back to where, because that guy said that he was going to leave and then come back, and I kept going back to where that dude that was a tree, that dude that was a tree, I kept going back to where I find him, and he didn't... I got some acid reflux. He didn't seem very, shall we say, friendly. I need to remember their moveset, that they got a second part to their speary attacks. But I decided to look it up to see if he was glitched, because I did remember seeing something saying that there were some NPCs that... Like, I just recently got a patch downloaded. Did we really need another one of those in this game? Like, one of them... One of those was not enough. we needed a second one. It was imperative, actually. It was very important that we had a second one of those. Can we get a backstab? Yes, we can. There we go. You on the other end. Actually, I think I could probably get a backstab pretty easily on you guys because you're kind of slow. If I can get your animation is very, like, it's slow, but it's very fluid. In that you do a lot of, like, swifty, swafty turning. Okay, now I gotta deal with this. Ooh, palace rooms. I found the palace rooms of the ooh. Of the ooh. Okay. I guess we're just gonna do this like we did it before. Except I can't. Oh yeah, I gotta. Can I just hit you there? Can I? Is that hitting? I don't see a health bar anywhere. Yeah, that's not doing anything. That's not doing anything. Nope, he sees me. Grab the item. Grab the item. Oh dear. Oh dear. All the rocks. Okay. Can you come over here so I can stab you up the butt, please? There we go. Anyway, I looked up to, like, the last patch I downloaded said that it fixed some bugs with NPCs. And I wanted to look up, like where I can fucking find him, and apparently I gotta go back to this cave. For some reason. So I will be trying to remember to do that later. Why would I lock on to random dude over there? See, I would run up there and just try to get behind him. But I get the feeling that if I get behind him, he'll just start, like, kind of flailing around. And also, I have no way of knowing if his, rock attack, actually, like, it might not only be able to go forward, it might actually be able to hit me from other angles. So we're just gonna do this the safe way. Shit. Damn it. Okay. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not really sure what's going on with the doll and the stuff. I mean, my strat, like, my general strategy in Souls games is to just kind of go with the flow. Like, because there's always, the games are always pretty good at, like you can be as obtuse as you want with the lore, but it's always pretty good at least, like, on, what do you, okay. I should not have, look, I attempted a thing that I shouldn't have attempted. All right, it's just the fact that I shouldn't have attempted the thing, the thing that I attempted to do is what I attempted to do. You know, I attempted to do a thing, and you know sometimes you attempt to do things, and you probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't attempt things. I think generally in life, attempting things is like a bad strategy. But yeah, the games are usually pretty good at, like, even if you don't know why you're doing something, you know what you're doing. Like, in the first game, it's like, go ring these 2 fucking bells, you jerk. You listen to me? Are your fucking ears plugged up? Go ring the fucking bells. Hey, we got some fires to light. Come on, let's do this shit. And, like, you know, the lore itself is, like, infinitely more complicated than that, but in this, the lore is just as complicated, if not more, but we still have a goal. Like, we still know that, like, we need to find there's a ring and it shattered. Someone broke a ring. Fucking cheap ass jewelry. Should have bought it off Wish.com. And I gotta go kill some lords. Yeah. And I get runes from them, and I need to become the Elden Lord, and and you know what? That's fine. That's fine. The games tend to kind of sometimes have different endings based on your choices. Like in Dark Souls 3, I don't... Do I want to go down there? I can't even look at the map to see what's that's... Alright, fuck it. We got a thing we can travel to anyway. If we want to get back up. I didn't know if this was gonna be like a slippy slidey one. Like if it was gonna... Oh, it's the Spooters. I missed you guys. I really did. I totally 100% legitimately missed you guys. For realsies. No, for realsies. Yep. That's good. Alright, can I... Okay. Angel River, Maine. The angel, the angel, the angel, the angel. How did I get down here? No, wait a minute. How did I get down here? I don't think I can get up there. Because I think that's where I step to, and it's like a, I think that's the direction where, like, it's like a pit. So that's fine. And this would have just led me to back down to, like, an area I've already been. So that's fine, too. It's all fine. Oh, they have wings now. You know, that's just what I thought they were missing, you know? Yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to fall down. Yep. There we go. And we're just gonna... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, whatever that is, it found me. Can you stop it? I need to go. I need to go. Okay, is it coming? It's not coming. It's an ant with a shield. Alright? Do you understand the implications here? It's an ant with its head is a shield. Its head is just a big natural shield is what it is. At least you take, not from the head, obviously. Not when I hit the head. But you take a decent amount of damage from the back, so that's good. Yep. This is all normal. This is all normal. Nothing to see here, folks. Move on along. Okay. Okay, we're good. You know, we're good. We're good. We're still good. Where's this good? Okay, this is gonna lead down to that one area. I recognize where this is on the map. This is the area that I spent like 4 hours trying to jump to a thing. and for some reason didn't cut it out of the video. Your axe had a hammer on it. Is that like a temporary hammer? Like do you or is that like a spell that charges your axe with hammer? Like you can charge with hammer. You can be charged with hammer. I did not, sir, I did not commit hammer. That is a false charge. Well, at the very least, I see a chest. You know, at the very least, didn't get the item I wanted, but at the very least, I found a chest. So some things happen. Some things. I got the wing of Astel. So, you know, if you needed any wings, you know, some barbecue, you know, some Astel wings. Still can't horse. Still can't horse. Ah, ha. Here's how I am going to item. If you ever wanted to item, here's how you item. Okay, yoink. All right, what's wings of Astel? It's it. I have been wanting for a while now to find another curved sword. Okay? Find one. Scales with intelligence. Scales with motherfucking intelligence, man. Wait, what did I... There we go. Which, don't get me wrong. That at least, okay, it gives me hope, is what I'll say. Like, you may say, well, Eric, weren't you going to make a sorcerer at some point? Now you got a curved sword for them? No, I already told you. I want my sorceress lady to be very refined and have a rapier and be all like, I want there to be a move where, like, I do the thing where I hold it up to my face and I pose. And... and that's how I do my melee damage, and then I can turn around and sometimes shoot a expel up your butt. That's what I want from that. All right. Alright, I feel like for an area that I've yet to find any story, like main game story reasons why I would explore. You're riding an ant. And I still, you know, it's fine, you know, that I still can't, you know, I'm leaving. There's a side of grace. I need to touch it. I need to rub my fingers all over it. Come here. There we go. Can I sit? Yes, I can. Usually you can't sit at a side of grace unless you like if there's like an enemy nearby. Usually you can't do the bonfires at that point. Why is everything okay? I'm not going to question the way the bushes look. They look pretty. It's fine. Alright, let's go kill you. Because you might have an item. Anyway, as I was saying before I got distracted. When it comes to the stories in these games, I'm going to be honest, I just kind of go with the flow. I don't worry too much about, I'm really into role-playing. Like, I love games where I can really dig into the role-playing aspect of my character, but in these games, I don't really worry too much about it. Because I know that there's a good chance that what I think will be one role-playing option will turn out to be just something completely different. And so that hurt. That hurt my feelings more than it hurt my body, is what I'll say. You hurt me here, and you hurt me here. And when I said that, I touched my head, and then I touched my heart. But in Dark Souls 3, I think I got the evil ending. I mentioned this before. I don't really understand it. Like, again, like I'd probably understand if I looked into the lore, but part of me actually prefers not understanding it. Like, part of me prefers like having no clue what happened, because like that's that part of the experience is kind of nice. Just being confused the whole time, because like I found some eyeballs, and then I went to the lady that's got the thing over her face, and she has no eyeballs, and I said, "You want some eyeballs?" And she said, "Oh, that would be bad. Like, it would be very bad for you to give me eyeballs." And I'm like, "Nah, it's okay." She's like, "No, I'm serious. It'd be like really, really bad. It would be like, it would bring about like some like epic apocalyptic destruction." I'm like, "No, it's good. It's good. You want some eyeballs?" And she's like, "Yeah, fuck it. I'll take some eyeballs." And that's the ending I got. The "yeah, fuck it. I'll take some eyeballs" ending. And honestly, I love that fact. I did something that, like, I know there was more to it, but it's been a few years since I played it. There was more to, like, what I did. Like, I think I can't remember all what I did, but I remember, like, I brought about an age of darkness. Which, here's the thing, you know, like, darkness, like you like, do you think of these things in literal terms when it comes to these games? Like, does an age of darkness literally mean that I can't even light a torch? That I can't like literally everyone's just gonna be basically blind, just fumbling around? Like who knows? Who knows what that's gonna mean? But what I do know is that, like, I took the ending. Here's how I interpreted the ending, because she saw the future or whatever when I gave her the eyeballs, and she saw the darkness. Like, she saw that we were bringing it back about the age of darkness and all that junk. But then she said she saw little lights within the darkness. And here's what I take that to be. Like, I'm probably way off, and that's fine. That is perfectly fine. You know, Chris Cornell once said, when asked about like what some of his songs mean. It's not actually something he said, but it's on the Audio Slave DVD they put out. And it like was one of the band members talking, like quoting him from when he asked about the meaning of one of the songs. And he said that Chris Cornell said that he doesn't worry too much about like making it crystal clear what his songs mean, because what a song means to you is more important. Like, what you take away from a song, what it makes you feel, you own that, and no one can take that away from you just by saying, no, that's not what the song's about. And I kind of apply the same mentality towards, like, my interpretations of lore and shit. Like, even if, like, it turns out that I'm, like, way off about my interpretations of lore, so what? Like, I had my experience, I got my story out of it. Whatever. Who cares? But the whole thing with, like, the bringing about an age of darkness, but then there being little lights within it, I took that as, like... Okay, so, I think I actually mentioned this in a previous video. There's another one over there. Do you see that? There's another one over there. It's just riding along too. I think I mentioned this in a previous video, that when it comes to any game where I can't really interpret the lore and I'm forced to make decisions I don't maybe understand, or like even difficult decisions, I go by what I call the small farmer philosophy. And I think like 40 videos ago I was mentioning that, and I can't remember if I actually explained it or if I just got distracted like I always fucking do. But like, I tend to try to like if I'm stuck in a decision about that will affect, like, that will kind of like shape the world around it, I tend to go with the decision that I think would best help small farmers. And what I mean by that is, like, you know how in a lot of these games you can come across like ruined cities and like besieged, like, little towns that have been overrun. Ow. Can I not? There we go. And I always feel bad about that. Just the existence of that. Damn. This is a toughie. I'm not gonna lie. This enemy is a toughie. Because, like, you think about the fact that, like, these worlds don't, like, obviously a graphic designer or whatever, or environmental artist, whatever it's called, you know, designs the levels the way they're designed, but it's implying that these areas were built in a more peaceful time, when people were just trying to prosper, they were just trying to, like, have like a nice little hamlet, nice little village. And so I tend to make decisions based on what I think will lead to a world where little farmers just trying to make their little farm in their little village will be the least affected. And I know that what I'm saying isn't making any sense whatsoever right now, because it's more of like an abstract concept and so, like trying to put it in such simple terms from the abstractness of the concept, so it's kind of hard to, like, quantify it. But like my okay, so my interpretation of the ending I got for Dark Souls 3 is probably wrong. Is most likely wrong. Like 99.9% chance it's wrong. But it ended with her saying that everything was dark, but just like she predicted, it was like also little mini fires, little fires. She could see little fires. And the way I interpreted that is that what that ending would do is essentially get rid of magic. Maybe not necessarily get rid of magic completely, but kind of take away a lot of the power that allowed, like, some of the, like, all these powerful beings to exist, and almost bring the world to a more, not entirely, but like maybe bring the world closer to our world in terms of like magic and stuff. And I took the little fires she mentioned to just be people. Again, my interpretation of that is probably so fucking wrong, so far off base that, like, there's never been an interpretation of anything that's been more wrong in the history of ever. But when she mentioned the darkness, but with the little fires within, I took the little fires to be souls of just regular people that not unkindled, not undead, not hollows, not cinders, and not lords, and not anything, just people. And I took that ending to be meaning that, because, like, the fire in those games is a lot more metaphorical and a lot more magical than fire is in real life. So I'm not entirely sure that the Age of Darkness exactly means that literally everything's going to be dark, like so dark, like there's no light reflecting off anything, you can't see anything. Everyone's just going to be fingering their way through the darkness. You know, that's not how I interpreted it. That could be correct. Like, it could mean that literally everything, all light, was going to disappear. And that's fine if that's what that means. But that's the interpretation I like to take from that. That, like, a lot of the magic, a lot of, like, the power in that world, like by getting rid of the fires, that, because, like, obviously, even if the fires are actual, legit, realsies fires, that, like, just like the kind that you'd use to light a torch, they still have magical properties. Like, it's very clear that within the lore, and again, I haven't really followed the lore, but it's clear that within the lore, magic or fire has some kind of magic. What? Slug. Snake slug. Slake. It's a slake. We got some slakes. Alright, I killed the slakes. Bye-bye, slakes. So by bringing about an Age of Darkness, I feel almost as if that implies that, like, the like the magic that allowed, like, some of the more strong enemies, a lot of which ended up doing shitty things. Like I'd say the ratio to people in the Souls series who used their vast power for good is kind of outweighed by the people that use their vast power for evil. Like, even the ones that, like, even some of the ones that on the surface seemed like they were good people, they were kind of shitty. And so that's my interpretation of that ending. That, like, the magical fire, like, pyromancy is going to disappear. Like, pyromancy just won't be a thing anymore. As long as we're, like, in this Age of Darkness. Oh, dear God, a bunch of slakes. And that is the official name. I don't care who wants to claim otherwise. Why do you have lightning, sir? Oh. Very well, then. Still can't use the horse, because of course I can't, because this definitely does not seem like a place that would accommodate a horse. Because it's not like there's other people riding on the backs of things. No. Definitely cannot accommodate my horse. Maybe the reasoning is supposed to be that, like, magic is, like, blocking me from actually summoning it in the first place. It is like a spectral steed. So, anyway. I think my horse is a vampire. That's what it is. Because they can't go indoors. You need to be invited. Look, I didn't actually want to deal with you. So if you could just, like, just not. Okay? If you could just not. So even if it turns out that that interpretation is completely wrong and I'm a fucking moron, I still like it. I still like it because it just lets me see the world the way I want to see it. I like that I can. Okay, look. Are we doing this? Can we? Okay, we're gonna go. Then we're gonna. Watch out. There we go. I always gotta bring that out. And even if I am wrong, I still like it. Like, I still enjoy the idea of that being the interpretation. That in a land like this, that has had just so much fucked up shit happen. Not a land like this is not Dark Souls, but in a land like Dark Souls where Just so much fucked up shit has happened. So many people have died because of people, strong people, having their stupid little wars. That there could be an ending that just makes it so that the little fires, the little people, can just like start a small farm without worrying about a fucking dragon and a fucking cinder man and just like, you know what I'm saying? You get what are you picking up what I'm putting down? And that's just how I kind of go with the flow. So Ranny, I don't know what's going on with Ranny. She's a doll now, I guess. She wants to tread her dark path. That's cool. But now I got a doll, so I can still talk to her. So that's cool. And I don't understand what's going on with that. But again, that's what I'm doing. I'm going with the flow. I also tend to just like if I find myself in a quest or like on a path towards a specific ending in these games, in most games I'd make like a judgment call of if I even want to have that happen. Like if I want the game to end that way, like if I like I'd make a moral call on like the contents of an ending. But in Souls, I just like whatever ending I find myself going towards. Because even though like I said I liked that ending that I got, I kind of bumbled into it. Just by I found some eyes, and I said, "Hey, you want some eyes?" She said, "Nah, that wouldn't be good. That'd be bad. It'd be bad for you to get me eyes." I'm like, "Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Let me just pop these in. All right, I'm just gonna. It's okay. I'm just gonna stick them right in. All right. See, fits perfectly, like a glove, like a glove. Aha." Ants go. Okay. I mean, I did say that it looked like a shield, so I guess it would make perfect sense to get it as a shield. That checks out. Yeah, you know what? That checks out. Fandagas. Fandaga. Fandaga. Okay, we're gonna... Alright. So we're gonna have to back away from each one that we fight. What is happening? You know what? At the very least, none of them are turning into anything. Because I worry, I feel almost as if... Okay, Phalanx. You wanna play that game? I'd say, I think Phalanx was like probably like one of the best, like most clever tutorials that any game has ever done. Teaching you something purely through gameplay. I think like games tend to struggle with that. They tend to either have, like even this one's doing it, just have like a bunch of random tutorial pop-ups. But I liked Phalanx because it taught you two things. It taught you to utilize weaknesses, because you find those fire bombs, and it's super weak against fire. And it also teaches you about, positioning and getting behind an enemy to damage them. Which before then, honestly, there was not a lot of games that did that. Like, there was not, like, even enemies that had shields in games, that, a shield tended in a lot of games to just be like a flat, like equipping a shield on your character in a lot of RPGs tended to just be like a flat damage reduction. It wasn't like an actual mechanic a lot of times. So phalanx, even like not just phalanx, but even like the little mini ones that you found throughout the level before you fought phalanx, because phalanx itself is the big thing inside the shield guys that ends up that like literally runs away after you um beat all the things. Like it literally can't fight you. And I believe the lore was that was from the soul of an archer, man. And that like the shields were like he would hide behind the shields and shoot off his arrows. But he didn't have his bow, so he didn't have any way of fighting. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I don't think I was supposed to jump to this. I'm assuming that the other side is going to have a stone sword thingy. Yes. And it's just a 1, so that's good. I hate the 2s. Especially since I didn't realize it was a 2 the first time. Come on. Okay, you're gonna do that shit. You're gonna dodge my power shot. Oh, you dodging bastard. Ah! Time's up. Time's up, Buttercup. Let's continue this in the next episode. After the loading screen. Because I don't like ending videos during loading screens. Because it worries me that the combination of trying to load and also trying to save the finalized video will cause a crash. Because my crash that it wasn't me trying to save or anything, trying to save a footage, but my crash that did happen during the loading screen. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.